They do it again and again. They are repeat offenders, the visitors to the Braubeviale in Nuremberg. This time too, from the 11th to the 13th of November. The typical visitor is male, by the way, up to 85%, and almost 2/3 of them are repeat offenders. 37,000 trade visitors turned up this time, 40% of them from abroad. For the first time at the Brau, there were 8 trainees from Krones there as well, as part of an initiative called Trainees at the Fair, We Take Care. These trainees had been involved in the fair right from the start and provided proactive support for their colleagues on the stand. Currently, the craft brewers are on the rise, a scene that's different inside and out, a cosmos of its own. Here too, Krones can offer individualised solutions, such as the Varialine Packer. The exhibit at the fair has already been sold and is going to the Three Floyds Brewery in the USA.
Hier können wir 5 Maschinen in einer Maschine.
We can image 5 machines in a single unit. We can make a 3x2 basket in a 24-size American carton. And we can also place dividers in an American carton. All this in a single machine.
Setzen und das Ganze in einer Maschine.
Flexible solutions for a creative beer culture, as exemplified by the BevKeg, a complete system for the non-returnable keg market, including the gas-free BevMate tapping system from Micromatic. The concept study had already been unveiled at the DrinkTech 2013, and now the market launch has followed at the Braubeviale.
Das Ganze fängt an bei der innovativsten Lösung, das heißt die Lösung, wo wir über einen eingerollten Behälter.
The whole thing begins with the most innovative solution involved, what's called a rolled-up container, which is later filled in a roll-out process, meaning the container resumes its original shape. In the catering trade, the principle involved is play and plug, which means put the container into the tapping system, close the door, and start filling glasses purely by mechanical compression of the container. The package also includes a disposable beverage line, which is inserted at the top of the tap. It's replaced each time a container's beer has been used up.
Und entsprechend nach jedem gezapften Behälter wiederum ausgetauscht werden kann.
At the end of the process, the primary consideration is always product safety. In the energy-intensive brewing process particularly, sustainable solutions are what clients are looking for. The most recent reference project was carried out for the Mühlrau Cooperative Brewery in Austria, in conjunction with the Mühlrau Municipal Utilities.
Ja, das ist ganz eine tolle Geschichte eigentlich. Wir sind Energieversorger von Mühlrau.
This is really something to be proud of. We, the municipal utilities, are the ones who supply Mühlrau with its energy. Our aim is to provide the Mühlrau region with renewable energy and render it self-sufficient in this regard. So we had set ourselves the goal of making Mühlrau independent in terms of heat and power supplies, and helping the Mühlrau brewery to change over from fossil fuel, in the shape of oil, to renewable energy.
Von fossiler Energie, sprich Öl, wegzubekommen auf erneuerbare Energie.
Ziel der ganzen Sache war natürlich eine Energieeinsparung.
The aim of the whole thing was to save energy, not just replacing the heating oil with wood chips, but actually reducing the amount of energy being used. In our case, the present-day figure is 30%, which is thanks to the Equitherm system from Krones. The guys from Krones did a brilliant job. They were on site night and day, fine-tuning the whole thing and getting the best out of it for us.
We're going to stay a little while with Krones' innovative process technology solutions for breweries. Krones' portfolio has a new member, the mash filter from Steinecker.
It's worth using a mash filter when you're brewing with a high original gravity or using unmalted grain, or you don't have much type diversity. This filter has been created in conjunction with the Landaluce company, with the Landaluce company, and differs significantly from its rivals. Firstly, through a membrane which is flooded with water, and secondly, there's an option for filling the filter from 2 sides simultaneously, which means bigger yields can be achieved and your wort is of high quality.
Movement, always an eye-catcher at a fair. This time the topic is continuous fermentation, a development project shared with Munich University of Applied Science.
Also das kontinuierliche Gärverfahren funktioniert durch Modifikation ganz normaler Batch-Tanks mit einem Leitrohr und verbinden zu einer
This process functions by modifying totally normal batch tanks with a guide pipe, connecting them up to form a cascade. This tank cascade has various advantages because it's possible to fractionate the particles. Once more, thanks to the guide pipe, I can divide the tank into two parts. This enables me to offer the yeast gentler conditions when it's being transferred to the next tank.
Zwei Tanksysteme. Einmal das System Tank und das System Leitrohr. Somit teile ich einen Tank auf in zwei Teile und biete für die Hefe schonendere Bedingungen beim Übergang in den nächsten Tank.
Besides totally new products, the focus at this year's Brau was even more than usually on the field of life cycle service, and for good reason.
Man muss ja einfach in der Reihenfolge das so sehen, dass der Kunde ein sehr teures Investment tätigt.
Our customers are making some very substantial investments, after all, when they buy a line from Krones. And of course, they want to utilize this technology to optimum effect, insisting that it meets the requirements of their chosen market. This means they have to be creative, perhaps cope with lots of product changes. And this is where we support our customer with our life cycle products. And the other thing is, the line's performance has to be continually optimized, of course. This is essential if the performative capabilities concerned are to be maintained at a high level over a lengthy time frame.
Krones service support capabilities are superlative. This was the result of a survey conducted by the trade periodical Pet Planet. And at the Brau Beviali 2014, this was confirmed by the Pet Planet Award.
Der Pet Planet Award freut uns sehr, weil es geht darum, wie der Service in den Entwicklungsregionen.
That's very gratifying to hear. What matters is how our service support is perceived in the developing regions of the world. And we came out top in 6 categories, including availability, competence and friendliness. We've endeavoured to upgrade and improve our service operations still further. So we're particularly delighted to have this confirmed by our customers. But the award also shows that there's still some potential for development, and this continues to be our incentive.
Und den Service in den Wachstumsregionen noch weiter auszubauen.
And these words were followed immediately by deeds. At the Brau, Krones unveiled an e-business information platform featuring an online shop for spare parts and services, the Krones.shop.
What's involved here is not just a spare parts catalogue, it's a comprehensive information platform. We're offering our customers a gigantic amount of added value, because we also provide training courses, pre-owned machines, valves and much more, up to and including an exploded drawing where the customer can find his own personalised spares.
Innovations of persuasive ingenuity, like the direct printing process, including the relevant machine. The Decotype won the Beverage Innovation Award in the Best Technological Innovation category. Communication, that's the primary focus at the Brau. A trade fair at which almost everyone knows everyone else, which makes for a relaxed atmosphere all round. A verdict shared by Krones as well.
Also insgesamt sehr positiv, viele Leute, gute Gespräche, teilweise auch Abschlüsse.
Very positive overall, lots of visitors, fruitful conversations and some significant deals closed as well. Our exhibits too were diverse and comprehensive. Our customers feel they're in good hands here. We practice holistically based thinking and take our customers' individual needs and requirements responsively on board. And that's something they appreciate.
Das, glaube ich, ist eigentlich die Besonderheit auch an Krones, die bei den Kunden gut ankommt.